Hello, this is Mr. Peters with another fabulous IXL tutorial. Today we're going to IXL R7 translation and find the coordinates. Now, if you did R6, that would be very helpful before starting this IXL. Alright, so this IXL is very similar, but instead of placing the coordinate on the graph, you're actually going to write the location of the coordinate. Alright, let's go and get started and check this one out. So reading the directions, the point T 4, negative 5 is translated 3 units up. What are the coordinates of the resulting point of T? So what we're going to do is we're going to go up 1, up 2, up 3, and put our T, and the word prime means the new location of T. Now, in order to get there, we're going to count left or right first. And in this case, we're going to count to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice we stopped at 4. So the first coordinate, in order to get to the T prime, is to count right to the 4. So I'm going to put 4 in the first box representing the X value. The Y value is how many you go up or down. In this case, because we're going to go down 1, down 2 to get to T prime, that's going to represent a negative 2 because we're going down. So T prime, which is the new location of T, is going to go 4 to the right, down 2 after we went 3 units up. So that may have seemed a little bit confusing, but don't worry, we're going all the way up to 80. So hang on there if you want a little bit more help. We can just keep going. All right. So the point E, negative 5, comma 2 is translated 1 unit right. 1 unit right is that away. So we're going to take E. We're just going to go 1 unit right, which lands right there. Now, the coordinates here describe the new location of E prime. And that little apostrophe means prime, which is the new location. Okay, now to get to E prime, we are going to go to the X value first, which is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. So negative 4 is first. So remember, on the first box, you can only either go right or left. And on the second box, you can either go up or down only. So it's, again, very important. X value is left or right only. Then the Y value is up or down only. So we're going to go left or right. In this case, we went left first. Then now we're going to go up to get to our E prime. So we're going to go up 1, up 2. So we're going to go up positive 2. There we go. All right, we got ourselves another one. We got Q. And watch it. It is a double translation because we're going to go 1 unit right and 1 unit down. So do the 1 unit right first and do the 2 unit or the 1 unit down second. So 1 unit right lands right here, and 1 unit down lands right here. So our new location of Q prime is there. Now you got to describe the location of where the Q prime is at. So remember, our X value is left or right first from the center. So we start always from the center. So here we go. 1, 2. Looks like we need more. 3. Need more. 4. And looks like it's right underneath 4. So our first X value has to be a 4. Next up, we need to count down to Q prime. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we got 5 here. And because we went down, that 5 is going to be negative 5. So if it was positive 5, we'd be counting up. So now we're good. So to the right, 4, and down 5 is Q prime. All right, now it's the same concept, but you're going to do it 4 times. Be very careful because all you got to do is mess up one of these, and then the whole thing's wrong, and you got to start over again. So we're not trying to do that. All right. So this one here is a doozy because we got to go 6 units right. And holy jamoly, we got to go 15 units down after that. So counting 6 and 15 correctly 4 times, because we got to do all 4 corners, is going to be important. All right, let's start with M first. We're going to count 6 units right and 15 down. So M, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, And notice that I was only supposed to do 6 units. So I'm already thinking 15. So we don't want to do that. So careful. See, it's easy to mess up. You're probably wondering what is going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear the board. All right. Let's try that one more time. M, 6 units only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. So we got 6 there. And now we're going to go down 15. Down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4, down 5, down 6, down 7, down 8, down 9, down 10, 11, 12, 13, negative 14, negative 15. Remember the negative as you go down. So this is going to be M prime. Okay, now L, 6 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. Down 15. 1, 2, 3, down 4, down 5, down 6, down 7, down 8, down 9, down 10, down 11, down 12, down 13, down 14, down 15. Down 15 lands right here. So that's going to be L prime. J, 6 units right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down 15, down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4, down 5, down 7, down 8, down 9, down 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 lands right here. And that was representing J prime. And our last one is K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down 15, down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4, down 5, down 6, down 7, down 8, down 9, down 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 lands right here. So it's going to be K prime. Now, if the same shape pops up, which in this case is a rectangle, then you know you're in the right place. Now, if the shape is different, you know one of these corners are messed up. Now, you got to describe all 4 locations correctly into the boxes here. Remember, the first boxes are your X, which means left or right first. And your second boxes are your up or down next, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and start with J prime. So J prime is going to be, how do we get there? It looks like we need to go to the left, -1, and down, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10. Okay, is that 1, -10? Okay, first one's done. Next one, K prime, is over here. So we need to go 1, +2, 3, 4, 5, +6 to the right for the X value. And because we're at +6 here, we need to go down -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10, -10. Okay, 2 more to go. L, again, just keep restarting back at the center. So the center is at 0, 0, right where the mouse is at. L, +1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. +6. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down -5. And the last one, M, is to the left 1. Again, starting at the center again, we're going to count to the left 1. We're right above M prime. But you get to M prime, I need to go down -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. -5. And there we go. There's our new location. So same thing as before, but you're just doing it 4 times. I cannot reiterate how important it is to make sure they're all correct. So all you got to do is mess up one vertice. A vertice means a coordinate point, and the whole thing will be wrong. All right, turn that in. Okay, good. Okay, we're at 47 at 4 questions, so this is going pretty well so far. And triangles are nice because it takes off one vertice. All right, what do we got here? We got 4 units right and 1 unit up. Not as bad as the last one. So 4 units right. Let's just start with C prime, or go to C prime from our pre-image. This is called the pre-image. Here we go. 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1, 1. And we got C prime. We got D prime. 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1. That's D prime there. And E, 1, 2, 3, and 4, up 1. So that lands right here. So that's E prime. Remember here, it is important that we have the exact same figure as the pre-image. So our image, which is in red, matches our pre-image in blue. So now, because we have the same figure, there's a good chance that this is right. We just got to label all of our points correctly. So C prime is -1, -2. So to the left, -2. And how are we getting these points? From the center, where do we go? We give directions. All right, down to, let's see, we're going to go down 1, down 2. Let me just mark it so I keep track of it. So down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4, down 5, down 6, down 7, down 8. So 8, -8. B, we have to the left 1, to the left 2, so -2. And the next one we have from our -2, down 1, down 2 is also -2. So -2, -2. So left 2, down 2 for D prime. And E, we have to the right 1. So that's +1. And we got a little bit more counting going down. So +1 to the right and down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4, down 5, down 6. So we're going to go down 6. And because we're going down 6, we're going to enter a -6. There we go. Smart score 55. All right. We are going to do a more simpler one. We have a 9 units right, so only one translation. So just take all of your vertices here, count to the right 9. So we can start with E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. E prime. F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. F prime. And G, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And G prime. See if our new graph matches our pre-image. So our image here, besides the lines not being perfectly straight, but it does match our pre-image. So now what I want to do is I want to put the new location of E prime. So E prime, in order to get there, we are going to go to 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, and down 1, down 2, down 3. So +4 to the right, and down 3 to get to E prime. Starting the center again, we have F prime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 is perfect because it's right over the F prime vertice. So we're going to go 6 to the right. And from from the 6, we need to go down 1, 2, and 3 to get to F prime. So down 3. So now F prime is done there. Okay, here we got G. This is the one that's going to be counting the most. All right, here we go. G, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough. 7. I'm going to say not enough. 8. So notice 8 is right above G prime. So it's right 8 and down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4, down 5, down 6, down 7, down 8, down 9. So to the right 8. So +8. And because I counted down 9, I'm going to use -9. And there we go, given our directions. Okay, smart score 61. Taking our time. Again, just take your time because all you got to do is make a small little mistake and you get it wrong. We're not trying to do that. All right, what are the write the coordinates of the vertices after translation 4 units right and 1 unit up. So we can start with S. We're going to go 4 right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did the 4 right come from? Because the directions say we need to go 4 right. But we also need to go to 1 unit up. So up, S prime lands right there. T, 4 units right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 1, T prime. V, actually, let's go to U. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Up 1. So that's U prime. And V, count 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 1. That's right there. So we got 1 unit up, and that's going to be V prime. Notice our image matches our pre-image. So that there matches here. And now we're just going to give the location. So how do we get to S prime? So S prime is right here. So giving directions from the center of the coordinate plane. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, -4, and down -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. So S, we went to the left 4, and I counted down -8 to get there. Okay, that one's done. All right, T. We have -1, -2, -3, -4 right above T prime. So we're right above T prime, and we need to count down to get to T prime. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. All right, -7. So we went to the left, -4, and we counted down -7, just a little bit less than S prime, which makes sense because S is below the T. All right, 2 more. We got U prime. U prime is right here. So U prime is to the left 1, to the left 2, and down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4, down 5, down 6, down 7. All right. So how do we get there? From the center, we counted to the left 2, and we counted down 7. And because we counted down 7, that's going to be -7. Last one, V prime. We have to the left 1, 2, and down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, there we go. From the center, we counted left 2, so that's going to be -2, and down -8. And if you want to double check, this would be a good time to double check. I feel pretty good about it. So I'm going to turn that one in, 66. All right, we got another one. It's a double translation. We're going 3 units to the right and 10 units down. So a little bit more counting. Again, just count. I cannot reiterate, take your time, don't rush. If you rush, you're just going to be mad and frustrated. So just take your time. Let's start with B. 3 units to the right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 3 units to the right, but notice up here we have 10 units down. Down 10, down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4, 5, 6, 7, down 8, down 9, down 10. All right, that's B prime there. C prime, 3 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, down 10, down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4, down 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. C prime. And D, to the right, 3 units. 1, 2, 3, 10 units down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. D prime. All right. Connect it all up. It should match what we have here. And they match. That looks good. All right. Now we got to give the correct coordinates to where everything's at. So starting with B prime, How do we get to B prime? It looks like from the center, I need to go left 1. Then I need to go down -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8 to get to B prime. So one more time to the left, -1, and down -8. All right, C prime. How do we get to C prime right here? From the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there. 9, 9 to the right. So before I forget, let me put 9 in my first box. So I counted 9 to the right. And the second box, count how many we're going down, which is going to be negatives: -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. So I counted down -8. And last one, D prime, is going to be 3 to the, well, we counted 3 to the right, but we need to start at the center now because we're going to the D. So here we go. From the center, it's 1 to the left and down 1, down 2. So that one was actually pretty nice. Wasn't too bad. So 1 left. And because we're going left, it's -1. And because I'm going down 1, down 2, that's -2. All right. We're at 70. We're doing real good. Okay, so we got ourselves a rectangle. We're going to count up 9. T prime, count up 9. So again, we're just going up 9. That's all we're doing. All right, count up 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. It's okay that it lands on the same point. So if it lands on you, it's fine. Because what's going to happen is you, which we're going to do next, is going to move anyways too. That one moves up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 lands right there. So that's U prime. And W, same thing, count up 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. W prime. And V, count up 9 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, V prime. So we have our new image from our pre-image. So in orange, or the yellow orange, is called the pre-image. And give our locations. All right, let's start with T prime. T prime is right here. So literally, if you count -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 hits it right away. So the way this one works is we counted left -5, but because we don't have to go up and because we don't have to go down, we can say it's at 0. So our Y value is going to be 0 because we don't have to go up or down. We're just at -5. All right, excellent. So U, we have to go up here from the center. So going to U, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 negative. So -5 counting to the left. So -5. But we're at right now T prime and we're at the original U. So what we need to do is we need to go to U prime, which is up here. So to U prime, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So +9. V prime, we have, looks like we need to count to the right. Counting to the right is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So +5 and up 9. And our last one, W, we're going to count to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to stop there. So to the right 5, but don't go up or down because W prime is already sitting on the x-axis. And there we go. All right, 2 more, we're going to be done. So here we have a double whammy. course, the last two, they're always going to give us a hard time. They're going to give us 8 units left and 7 units down. So this one I'm going to do a little bit different. So if you're wondering, is there a slightly faster way of doing this? Actually, absolutely. So let's try a slightly faster way. So I'm going to start with P first. So P prime, 8 units left. So here we go. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands right here. And down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's right here. Label P prime. And this right here is not a point because that's just where we turned. Q, 8 units left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 units down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's Q prime. Just go a little bit faster. Just keep going. R, 8 units left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 7 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands right here. And that's going to be R prime. And S, 8 units left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 7 units down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And notice that here for R, it's not at the same height as S. So something happened. Something happened. So one of these are wrong. Do you see how this line right here is flat? And this line right here is going to be angled. So something's wrong. So either R is messed up or S is messed up. So I think right here, the 7 units down is what got me. So I'm going to check. I think R is wrong. So if I go 8 units left for R, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8 part's good. What about 7 down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It was the R. So R should be right there. And S prime is right here. Now, does it match up? Looks like it. It could be prettier, but the object is the same. And Q, this should be a flat line. There we go. Let's keep it flat. All right, so here. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, now here's a slightly faster way of doing it. So when you're looking for the coordinates on P prime, which is right here, if you go directly up, notice that we were between the -6 and the -8, which means X value is -7. So -7 is the first part. And the second part, what you can do is you can go straight to the y-axis. So just go to from P prime straight over to here. And notice we're between the -8 and -10. Between -8 and -10 is -9. So we got -9 there. All right. Q prime is down here. So right above Q prime is -2. And to the right is -9. R prime, we have R prime is going to be, let's see, to the left 3 and up 1. Left 3 is -3, up 1. Careful with your negatives and positives. So left is negative. And S is right above the -9. And we need to go up 1. There we go. Okay, last one. Very last one. Very, very, very last one. I don't want to mess this one up. It's actually a rather easy one, too, because we're only going up 3. And it's a triangle. So here we go. 3. 1, 2, 3. C prime. Done. E. 1, 2, 3. E prime. Done. Where's my prime? There we go. D. 1, 2, 3. D prime. Okay. Now give your locations. C prime, how do you get there? C prime was 5 to the right. Notice C, we're between the 4 and the 6. So 5 to the right. And down 5. So C, that 5, 5. Again, to the right 5, down 5. Oh, because I went down 5. Down means negative. All right. Okay, now D is going to be to the right 5, which is positive 5, and up 4. So right 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And E is to the right 10 and down negative 5. All right. And that right there should do it. Cross my fingers. There we go. 83. Woo! 31 minutes. So 30 minutes. Take your time. Again, take your time. Everything will be all right. And have a great day.